Halloween night, 1965, Chagrin Falls, Ohio.
Can you tilt it up a little more for him?
Dark, dreary night, but you could see the full moon. Tim Ames and I decided that why don't we roll a pumpkin down Grove Hill, one of the steepest hills in Chagrin Falls. Nobody was around. Tim and I walked all the way up that long hill, exhausted. Finally, we got to the top. We had to sit down and rest. What a dreary night for me. I was out of shape. But the sad part is we couldn't find a pumpkin. But there was a tire up there. And off an old Ford 57 Chevy, just sitting on the side. Tim and I looked at each other and decided, well, we don't have a pumpkin. Why don't we just roll that one down? We both agreed. So Tim picked up that tire and rode it to the center of the hill. I stood off to the side. Tim says, you want to give it a shove? I said, well, why not? So I stood back, grabbed a hold of that dirty, filthy tire, gave it a good shove. It starts rolling down the hill, right down toward the center. I said, Tim, it looks good. And then all of a sudden it starts veering off to the right. Oh no. More off to the right. Even more off to the right. And all of a sudden it hit the curb. It flew up in the air at least 10 feet. We're holding our breath. And then we heard the crash. It went right through a plate glass window in one of the stores that was sitting off to the side and landed right in a rocking chair. Can you believe that? A rocking chair. Tim and I looked at each other and said, Tim, I don't think we should stay around for this. He agreed. And we took off and we went running. Well, next morning, I get up early and have my coffee and went down the sidewalk to pick up the Chagrin Falls Daily Herald. And there on the front page, a picture of a rocking chair with a black tire in it. And the headlines, Vandal rolled pumpkin, not pumpkin, but tire down Grove Hill. And look what it did to our jewelry store.
Oh no.
That was a hardware store.
That, my folks, is the true story of how it started, the pumpkin roll down Grove Hill, because next year we did roll a pumpkin down there. And the year after, a few more people rolled pumpkins down there. Until finally the police showed up and said, why not? So they stood up there with their sirens going, the cop cars on the top, and all the kids in the neighborhood, at least 20 of them, started rolling pumpkins down Grove Hill. But nobody rolled one into the chair sitting in the jewelry store after that happened. And that's it, folks.
That's
True
how
story.
You started a thing.
Yep.
They still do
I'm
it?
going to have my coffee and...
Thought it was a hardware store.
Okay, cut that off. I don't want to go to jail.